Darvish. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And he hits a ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Juan Soto. Golden opportunity right here. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Merrill sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1 count.
Lindor stands at third with one gone in the inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Iglesias. Hauls it in, 2 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that...
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Scoring is Lindor, and they take a 2-run lead. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that drops foul.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy, and pitching in this game, David Peterson.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Tatis waits. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined into right. Marte brings it in. 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Machado is out. Padres go down 1-2. Back here at Petco Park. And now, Brett Beatty.
The designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Darvish back to work. That one hammered left field. Back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. His 12th of the season. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Going. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick Pivetta.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio. Left field, Sheets on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. And that's downstairs and outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon up and loosening in the pen. Suarez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Clips the corner. Now 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right side. And that chance handled to first.
Got him.
And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
2 down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Nope. Ball 1.
Just missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And there's the automatic. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Man at first, Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. That's in there. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that is out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, center field. McNeil sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Base hit right field. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. In there for strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sheets at third. Iglesias on second. Diaz over at first with one away. That one inside, and that's ball 2. And that just misses.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
center field. McNeil moving under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Arise in the box now. Take strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He popped out his first time. Ground ball to the right side. Arise on to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Reed Garrett.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Looking to get the tying run on base towards first. Alonso takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Just missed.
That's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jason Adam.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. He's already homered in this game. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, left side. Sheets hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Adam, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now back, left field, Brandon.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's way outside. 1-0. Mauricio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air, left field. Sheets. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And that one in the air, center field. McNeil should have this one. And there's one away. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And down on strikes. 2 away.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. That one hit the knees for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Francisco Lindor. Adam back to work. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Line drive, base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one.
Counts 1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Got him. Wow.
Right there. See ya.
Hammered, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Soto round second, heads for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The center fielder, number 1, Jeff McNeil.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill has this one sized up. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Starling Marte up to hit. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. Third out. They push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That just misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line to left. And foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Last chance for the Padres. Luis Ariz stands in. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long